Pure fools.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the first game of the season with the Center College Kerns. Um,
Okay.
as you can see, we're in the ban phase right now against the is it Catawba?
Catawba Valley.
Catawba Valley. Um, Obligatory message. I learned there was a nuclear plant in Catawba Valley, so that's pretty cool. Uh, Anyways, taking a look at the bans here. We got some pretty typical, I think, counter pick bans. There might be some synergies here that I'm not picking up on, but nothing out of the ordinary.
If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
So I'm noticing a few things about these bans. First and foremost, they banned center banned Xerath. I know if I was on the enemy team, I'd be hurting because I just picked up Xerath. I've been having a lot of fun playing Xerath. And I noticed the enemy team banned Vayne, perhaps out of fear of our Vayne mechanics. Maybe a wise decision to ban the champ that someone is named after. Okay, interesting comp. Nocturne and a Mumu. Is this a Nocturne bot? Yeah, I think it's Nocturne. Uh, hmm. This is a puzzling comp here. They're probably intentionally scrambling their bands, so it's hard to figure out who's playing where. So it's harder to pick the right runes. I hope center is doing the same thing. Yeah, it looks like they are. Because these bands 1-to-1 don't really make sense. That being said, I'm not too sure about who is their support. So I'm pretty sure it's Mordekaiser top, Amumu jungle, Varus ADC, Syndra mid. And that would mean that Nocturne is supporting, but that is not that's not something I have seen very often. I don't think I've ever seen that before, actually. That being said, I'm a relatively new player, so I would hope I would learn something from watching this game. Shout out to the Bonner coordinator for showing some love in the chat. It is Valentine's Day after all. Oh, and we're finally allowed to watch. So get excited as we... Oh, okay, we're here. Amazing. Nice. Well, I'm ready for some action. I think this will be a fun time. Okay. At long last, we will finally be able to see who their support is. Looks like it's actually Amumu. I've never seen that before either. It's time to fiddle with the controls.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So it doesn't look like anybody's trying to invade. Okay. Yeah, both teams playing it safe in the early game. I don't know if any one team is particularly strong early either.
Minions have spawned.
Oh. We have some geopolitical tensions in the river right now. Looks like they're cooling off as the junglers seek to begin their crawl across the map. Oh, sneaky, sneaky Mordekaiser. All right. I believe in Moss Haas and their ability to survive this lane early. Okay, so we got level 2 first bot, so we're going to be able to bully them out a little bit here and hopefully get some poke in, which is looking like exactly what's happening. And we're shoving this wave mid. Pluto is a little pushed up though, a little susceptible to a gank. And it looks like Nocturne's nearby, of course. Pluto doesn't know that. Alright, let's check on our top laner. Okay, cool. Looks like Moss Haas is able to stave off this early aggression from Mordekaiser. Oh, sick dodge. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's some serious damage. This Mordekaiser is going to have to back, and Moss Haas is going to have a serious lane advantage. Unless, of course, Moss throws this advantage, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Oh, I spoke too soon. Well, that's okay. Looks like the tables have turned a little bit here, bot, as the enemy team is now ahead. Of course, it's a small difference, and they have another wave to pick up. Go back mid once I can figure out which button is which. So I think I speak for all of us when I say that I'm glad that Pluto did not get ganked when they were pushing up. But it does look like they're taking a bit of trade damage here. Oh, and Nocturne is still thirsty for a gank, hovering nearby. Oh, and it looks like the Mordekaiser finally had to back. I think both of them backed, though. All right, epic first blood from Center College. That's huge, extra 100 gold. Well, I guess extra 400 gold, but first bloods do give you extra gold as well. And bot's going to seek to push out this wave so they can back and reset. So we got a respectable shove going on top. Looks like Mosshaus is going to be able to secure some CS. I'm going to try and get this scoreboard up here. Yeah, so a slight CS advantage already top, which is great news. And everybody else is pretty even. So we got Grubs and Drag up. I am quite interested to see who goes for what and how the other team reacts. Vayne Mechanics giving their Varus a 1,000-yard stare. Okay, we got some good trade damage going on mid. And we got a little shove going on here. Of course, backing for mana is always a good idea. And it looks like they did get the grubs. So, I guess that's how it goes. Oh, alright. So close, but so far. Still looking for a gank bot, though. Let's see how this goes. They're running back to tower, but taking some serious damage. And, oh, very close to getting that Varus. The enemy team will have to... Oh, awesome. I did not even see how that happened, but I'm assuming that was Kaisa W coming in. And that's going to be huge for our bot lane. We're looking 3-0 right now in terms of kills across the board. And our Kaisa's getting fed early game. It's looking pretty good for what you can say about... Well, I guess I jinxed it. Bot lane is still looking really good. And unfortunately, it just looks like top got ganked, which happens to the best of us. The wave's in a good position anyways for top. They're going to have time to walk back and recover their CS. Bad news for our jungler, though. Certain camp is getting stolen. So I hope our top laner is cautious here, because this Nocturne is strong siding top, and ooh. Maybe it was our mid laner who needed to be more cautious. And there is no one nearby. That is very unfortunate. So the enemy team is catching up a little bit here, but this is still just as much of a game as it was 8 minutes ago. Ward is pushing in. Unfortunately, Ornn took another death. Gonna get that plate. Is falling behind in CS. However, Ornn is also playing the long game as they took Cole. So they're gonna get that drawn out gold advantage even if they end up losing a little bit of CS. They're just having some trouble free farming against such an aggressive Mordekaiser. So it looks like we traded a drag for a grub, which is good. And we got some action going on bot here. Doing a really good trade on that Mumu. Nocturne is lurking, though. I don't think Nocturne's going to be able to do much against bot, but is walking mid. Hopefully our Veigar knows. And he did get pinged, so Veigar is playing back safely here. Good map control. Or I guess map awareness. How are we doing top? Pop did get ulted, however, winning this battle so far. Still got that W to Pop. Is unfortunate. This Mort is quite a bit ahead in CS, so it's going to be able to out 1v1 in a vacuum. If Ornn can just free farm, then they should be okay. So we got a congregation going on in bot lane. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. Syndra's on the roam. I think they're going for the next grubs. And Ornn is pushing up here. Looking for a plate. And they will be able to get it because of that rune. Demolish. Mort is 2 levels up at this point and already at a full item. Rhylides. That's going to be really painful for Ornn. But still plenty of counterplay. Okay. Mega Noodles is looking to make something happen here. But it may not be in the cards. Oh, going in for the 1v2. Help is on the way, but can it be fast enough? Alright, amazing kill picked up here. So far they've traded, interrupted this Void Grub's take. Mordekaiser is coming in to help though. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to take it, and unfortunately Pluto has to retreat back to mid to keep farming. Bot tower's getting chunked a little bit, but they're on the way back. So now red team has all 6 grubs. It's going to be a good long-term advantage for them. Now, this is a fierce battle going on bot, and it looks like it was a pretty even trade for the most part. That was a very deadly poke there from Varus. So, CS game is looking pretty good mid and bot. Their Nocturne and Mordekaiser are playing very aggressively and picking up an advantage because of it. Punishing the way they're playing is going to be difficult. This Veigar is in a very interesting spot. Was a good flash, but I don't know if it'll buy them enough time. The team is coming in, and it looks like Veigar has successfully turned their disadvantage into a bait. But I don't think this Amumu is going to fully get punished for it as they run away. Or I guess waddle away. Veigar went back in. Great stun. Mega Noodles secures the kill. Amazing. Great job. And that Amumu has to back. They should be able to push this bot wave up a little bit. Oh, big dive on Kaisa here. They do pick it up. Just so much burst. And Jarvan tries to jump into the rescue, but again, just so much damage happening bot. And it looks like they got the drag too. Green Garber's hopefully going to be able to defend this tower, but Varus has so much range. Mid's doing a really good job of staying safe and farming, and it's going to pay off. Looks like mid and jungle are setting up for Rift Herald. Ornn's going to need to be careful here. And Veigar has pinged at missing. I think they're going to be able to take this relatively uncontested, though. Our jungler's going to use this opportunity to look for an invade, which, respectable. Varus did catch up. This is not looking good for our jungler. And that's unfortunate for them. Can they pick anything out of this? Wow, great kill. Are we going to be able to live out of it? Oh, amazing double kill. Can we survive the Syndra? If we survive the Syndra, this will be a huge swing. Mid's coming down, looking for help. Big stun. Oh yeah. All right. Awesome plays. It is a brawl bot. Nocturne wants in on the action, but it looks like they're gonna back off after they see what our bot lane and mid working together is capable of. And even though Jarvan died during that, they did bait out 3 kills. So maybe it was worth it in the end. They did get that bot tower, unfortunately, and they are pushing that wave up. Now, that does mean for whoever is farming bot, they're going to be able to farm a little safer because the team's going to have to risk... The team pushing in is going to have to put themselves at risk more and more. Now, something's going on mid. Looks like a team fight's brewing up. The question is, what are they fighting over? Oh, Nocturne ult's in. Big stun. Are you going to be able to escape Veigar? You got a lot of pressure. Renata's doing huge work here, but unfortunately, no kills out of it yet. Ah, Nocturne escapes. And they do take the mid tower. There's a lot of pressure mid. There are 3 people there. And Mordekaiser is split pushing top. The team's really spread thin right now, especially with 2 people dead. Oh, looks like they're collapsing in on Morde. Will they be able to get a kill on him, though? Morde is very beefy and a little fed. But ADC is doing so much damage, and it's a massive shutdown. Great collapse on that Mordekaiser. Ornn's doing a good job switching lanes here and farming. As I can use this to catch up. Looks like cull stacks are complete as well. So this is a pretty close game all in all. Obviously, red team has a slight advantage here, but it's nothing unrecoverable to say the least. And our ADC is chunking them hard at this point. ADC's gotten a bit fed, and they've got plenty of support to back them up. Of course, this is a really tough position, and it's going to be hard to make it out of this. Those are very unfortunate shutdowns, and a rough team fight for this team. Yeah, and they're going to take drag out of that too. Looks like Mega Noodles might be looking to smite, but yeah, the damage is just too unpredictable and not enough peel. Mort is a split pushing monster at this point. It's going to be really annoying trying to deal with him. Let's see mid try to peel out of this. Yeah, it's looking rough. Their team is just bullying people. So the biggest problem here is actually 2 people. But if we can get those shutdowns back, we can tie it up a little bit once more. That last set of team fights was pretty rough for our team, as we did give them a lot of gold. Now I believe that Kaisa scales a lot harder than Varus, so our Kaisa's already doing pretty well. If they can continue to scale, they'll be an endgame monster. And what is going on here? Okay, it looks like everybody was able to escape from that. That was a pretty ambitious dive. There's still quite a team fight to be had here. Alright, looks like they're peeling off. Top's looking to do something here. They do have Demolish, so they can destroy that tower if given the opportunity. I think our top is a sleeper split pusher as well. Unfortunately, they're just a little behind at the moment. The further this game goes, the further I believe our advantage is pushed, though. This team comp. That's a brutal Morty ult. Green Grover's just going to have to leave here, unfortunately. Green Grover's doing good defending this tower. There's just 3 people. It's really hard. Including their Varus, who's pretty fed at the moment. This 3-minute delay is a little weird because I can hear people in the other room having an intense battle that we cannot see yet. It's like I can see a glimpse into the future or something. Isn't that weird? It's good that Moss Hoss is here to defend this turret because Morta will shred it given the opportunity. We got a lot of pressure building up mid. Looks like they might be setting up for Baron. It's going to be a real problem if they're able to get it uncontested. If this team can just provide a little bit of pressure or distraction from this Baron, peel them off of it, reset its health, that'll be huge. Jarvan's pushing up. So is Ornn. It's too late though. And now they're team fighting against a Baron buff. Oh, but lots of damage, and actually, wow. Amazing synergy here. They almost completely negated the Baron buff. If they can get the Syndra, and it looks like they will, they're going to pretty much undo all of that other team's work, and it's going to be 3 alive against 0. They're going to be able to make huge progress here. That was an amazing play from our team. They're going to run down mid and destroy both these towers. This is great news for our team. Not to mention the shutdowns. Varus and Morte had huge shutdowns there, and our team scooped them up. Now, I can't see the gold, so I don't know who has what gold. Yeah, look at that. Both towers gone. And that's mid towers. Those are the most important ones. Amazing. And they're set up for drag. They're ready to defend it. Jungler's already taking it. They've got plenty of vision to know where everybody's coming from. And big smite in, got the tower. All they need to do is peel themselves out of here, and they'll have this. Team's coming in with a lot of pressure. Nocturne dead. Lots of CC. Ooh, rough double kill, and it looks like they're actually going to lose this team fight pretty hard. Now, this was nowhere near as bad of a loss for our team here because nobody had Baron buff. That other team literally all lost their Baron buff as soon as they got Baron, and several shutdowns. And I think we had a few shutdowns as well, but they were not as big. Yeah, Varus, Mordes just got their shutdowns back from that fight. So they have a lot of velocity in terms of economy at the moment. Losing this inhib is going to be problematic for this team, but it's also going to give them a lot of opportunities to farm. Those super minions push in hard, and it lets you just farm at home safely. If they can manage the CS, it won't be too bad of a deal. Although losing that tower is a permanent problem because it does not come back. So it's a relatively listless part in the game because there's no objectives up and none of the teams are near each other. So, well, barring the Mordekaiser, of course. But everybody else is pretty split up. At this point, people are just trying to find XP where they can and, you know, get rich or die trying. So this enemy mid wave is, of course, going to push in, but that's going to be free farm for whoever is sitting mid. The important thing is just to take the farm. If those super minions build up, it's going to be a really big problem because they actually can just take towers completely by themselves. This team knows that, though. Ornn's been doing a really good job of staying on this Morde and making sure he can't split push these towers down. So, looks like Green Grubber's going a lot of ability haste and armor, going for a tanky utility build here. And of course, we've got raw ID and a little bit of MR for Kai'Sa. Our mid has been doing a great job at CSing, staying up, kept up with Syndra all game. Looks like they've got a little invade going on here. I'm not sure if the team knows about the Syndra as well. Well, they do now. Syndra's looking in. Whole team is about to collapse on her, though, if they're not careful. How are we doing top? Top is doing just fine. Ornn's a little too tanky for Mordekaiser to just 1v1 in front of tower now. Ornn's becoming a real problem for Mordekaiser. So there's been tension bot for a while now. Oh, and it looks like they're going to try and collapse top, take this tower. And Ornn might just have to give it to him. There's way too much pressure here. Yeah, Green Grover's going to, or rather Renata is going to come in and help out, at least prevent the push to the T1 tower. But there's just so much pressure. Some juicy shutdowns on Varus and Mordekaiser again. If they win another team fight, it's going to push them further ahead again. Yeah, they're going to need to push off the Syndra. That one auto did a lot of damage, and they have 6 grubs. Those grubs do crazy tower damage. So the red team has 3 drags. If they take another drag, they're going to get the soul. The red team has a lot of pressure available, and it's spreading blue far and few between. Now they've shown their ability to collapse in on important team fights as shown at Baron. It's just a very difficult task. As you can see, Vayne mechanics are not limited to Vayne. Looks like an engage going bot. And Syndra's just going to run. Huge W ult combo there. Syndra just got deleted. That was a great play by Kaisa and Veigar. Little Baron sneak here. It's a 4v5 though. If they can come in and do something here to disrupt this, it's going to be huge. Mossas is doing a good job just distracting their Morte. And wow, what a steal. That's an amazing play from Jarvan. Just completely stole that Baron. And most of the team is alive. I gotta say, that couldn't have been played better by Jarvan there. Did exactly what everything people look for a jungler to do. And this team fight is going blue team's way by a long shot. Oh, and this Morte is done. Yeah, amazing. So they got both of those shutdowns there. Those were very expensive shutdowns. And they have Baron buff. Unlike the enemy team, they're actually alive to use it. So they're going to be able to push down mid even harder, and they're probably going to be able to take this inhib. They're going to have to be fast, though. However, if they work together, this Syndra is not going to be able to stop them. Ornn's up. Ornn could literally just sit in tower. It doesn't even matter. Syndra's gone. Ornn's got demolished. Tower's gone instantly. Yeah, they're just going to look to reset here. Spend some of that gold they earned. And they still all have Baron buff, of course, except for the valiant Jarvan. And I just got to reiterate, amazing play. Stealing Baron is really hard. So they're using this Baron buff. Using it well, pushing top, getting this tier 3. It's a little overdue anyways. Now, the enemy team is a little spread out, so they're going to have a lot of pressure here. They might be able to get to T2 as well. Ornn did a good job dodging that. And man, they are unstoppable at top. They're going to get this tower, and they might even get the tier 1. They are putting this Baron buff to work. Something great about Baron buff is that those cannon minions can siege the tower. Of course, it doesn't really matter in this moment. So that's 2 out of 3 inhibs at this point. Blue has a tremendous amount of pressure on them, and they're getting so much value out of this Baron buff. Jarvan really turned that game around with that play. Amazing dive. Gonna be able to pick up another kill here. Yeah, these towers are gone. This game is practically over unless Mordekaiser drops a nuke or something. Looks like that is not going to be the case. GG. Well played to blue team. Well played to both teams, though. Both teams played very well. All right, we'll see you for the next game. All right, do we have anybody in chat right now who wants to say hello? It's okay if we're a little shy. I gotta say, the team energy is up right now. Everybody's really hype after that last game, so we've got more out for the next one.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Impure fools.
I reckon.
As you wish.
Come on, I won't hurt you. I promise.
You would love the game. If I want your opinion, I'll beat it out of you.
Okay, we're back. Game 2. If center wins this game, they win this little competition for tonight. So, as you may have noticed, a certain Kaisa has been banned by the enemy team and Vayne. So, looks like somebody's getting prioritized in the ban pool. They still don't like Vi, Janna, and I think they banned Maokai in last game as well. So, they're actually running with Veigar now. So, rest in peace to our Orbiter Pluto. And we've got a Malphite top this time. Xin Zhao jungle. So yeah, entirely different teams here. Not a single reused champ. I don't know how common that is in tournaments to reuse champs more than once in a row. I guess for our ADC, it doesn't matter. Oh, and we banned Nocturne this time. You know, I actually wasn't paying that much attention to Nocturne's performance specifically, but I know that Mordekaiser and Varus were a big problem there. As you notice, our team didn't actually ban either of those. Looks like they have other goals with their banning. I understand that the TF ban, Twisted Fate, AP, I've heard is very strong today. At least that's what the Challenger players say. So I'm inclined to just believe whatever Challenger players say at face value. So yeah. This will be definitely interesting to watch since it's an entirely different comp from both teams. And both teams have learned a lot about each other in the last game as well. Hopefully Catawba is going to be a little more cautious taking Baron this time. All right, we'll see you all in the game. All right, we're in. We're back. Okay. So big things I'm looking for here are early game invades. I don't know if they're going to do this, though. I don't think anybody is particularly strong level 1 in this comp. Maybe Malphite, but I'm not too sure about that one. Yeah, nobody's taken Ignite either. I don't think Center has ever really intended on playing Invade early. Their Vagar is up to mischief. I don't know if Jinja wants a leash here. I'm assuming not. Which is news to me. Oh, and already some good damage here. An early flash from our Malphite, unfortunately. Honestly, TP back should be fine. Gotta catch this wave first, get the XP. This team's pushing up a little bit here. Mid's playing safe, farming, doing their thing. Top still has not been able to recall. Junglers being very farmy this game. Last time their Nocturne was very thirsty for kills. Jinjiao's here. I think their Zyra knows that, though. Yeah, they've got a ward. So there's probably not going to be any ganking. But good trading up top. That set is going to come in, but great sidestep on the true damage. Oh, Rammus is looking mid, and our Seraphine is pushed up too much here. So hopefully she'll back out. This is not looking good, though. Okay, great flash. Gonna get knocked up, but already up it next to the tower at this point. Alright. That's a great pullback mid. They're gonna be able to shove this wave up a little bit. Oh, and walked right into that one. Oh, great sidestep. That was a very intense play there by Set. That could have gone wrong fast. So it looks like our junglers are actually toe-to-toe with their farming at this point. Rammus had to recall, so it looks like Xin Zhao might step ahead here with CSing, generate a little bit of time for themselves, which is a very valuable resource for a jungler. A lot calmer bot game this game. There's just a lot less ganks in general this game. Of course, the enemy team was initiating these ganks a lot more. For better or for worse, that's how it is. Our top laner's having a lot better time against this set. This set is still playing very aggressively, but their sidesteps are on point today. Dodging those W's is paramount. I'm not very good at it myself. I can turn a set matchup into a 10 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10 if you can do that. Early W here. Set's got grievous wounds already applied to himself as Malphite is rushing Thornmail. How's our mid laner doing? Doing okay, pushed up a little bit. Rammus is looking to contest Grubs, getting collapsing. And they're gonna run down our Xin Zhao. Great ability there from Seraphine, but unfortunately there's just too much collapse going on. Malphite's looking for something here, dodges that Q or that W again. Great stuff. Man, that Zyra's gonna have to recall. Huge health advantage here. They're gonna be able to push this in and deny a lot of CS, hopefully. Hopefully get a plate or two. They're poking them down hard. Top's got a significant health advantage here. If they can continue to sidestep those Qs, it's gonna be, or those Ws, it's gonna be great. Playing safe and avoiding that Rammus. And it looks like we got one of those grubs. Just great. 6 grubs is significantly... The 6th grub is more important than the 5th grub, that's for sure. And we got drag as well. Much stronger jungle start this game. Let's see, did we get a plate? Yes, we did. You know, and mid's just consistently doing a great job at farming, staying out of trouble, protecting their tower. Mid is doing a very consistent job. Man, this top game is fierce. Set's constantly shoving this wave in. Got a plate off. Set also has Demolish. It's going to be a big split push game for him probably as well. Looks like their top laner really likes to split push. Looks like they were able to put the wave up a little bit. I can recall. And their Rammus was bot anyways. So yeah, just a lot calmer of a game overall this time. It looks like the enemy team got stifled a bit in their energy. You know, and I'm having a hard time discerning whether or not that's a good or bad thing. because our team was able to make a lot of plays based off of the enemy team's aggression. Junglers are still toe-to-toe in CS. Rammus might look for something here, though. Let's see how safe our Seraphine can play. If something happens, Jin Zhao is close. Big engage from top. The big thing is going to be dodging this W. Oh. Take it to the face, but honestly, lost a lot less health than I was expecting. And a great flash there, avoiding that CC. Probably would have taken a lot of damage there. And who knows, Veigar might have ulted on low health. So our bot is beating them in CS. Of course, they're beating us in CS top. Everything else is fairly even with Xin Zhao with a slight CS advantage and Veigar with a slight CS advantage. Very slow game this game. 1-1, 12 games. Oh, big CC though. Just as I say that, intense trade in the middle. Huge difference though. Veigar had a shutdown. So that's going to be a lot of money for Mega Noodles here. So hopefully with a little bit of extra money, our jungler is going to have a lot more gank potential. Of course, that also means they have a shutdown and there's going to be more risk for them. Bot's getting some good damage in here. Big stun, big damage. That was a very impressive flash from there. Ezreal, though, absorbed a lot of damage. That Zyra probably would have died if Ezreal didn't flash. You know, and this set is just very good. Our Malphite's doing a great job of just staying alive, getting CS, denying that lead that set so desperately wants. Doing good damage here, clearing this wave. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit of tower damage to this set. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it. A lot of action bot. Ezreal's going to be able to get out of there no problem. And I don't think Rammus wants the smoke. Yeah, Rammus is just hiding in the bush, hoping they won't notice. So Set's actually recalling here. Malphite might be able to deny some CS here and catch back up. Looks like they're walking... Oh! Great play. I was missing what's going on. Bot, big team fight. Is Rammus gonna get poked down here? Our Ashe is fast. And Ashe is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, Rammus got caught in the CS and another kill for our team. Looks like they make it out scot-free for the most part. Alright, Malphite was able to shove in this wave. And is now walking down. Getting a little bit of help on mid, perhaps. Oh, more action bot. Ah, so close. You know, and that's just very unfortunate. That was a very close battle. You know, if Malphite can just clear wave fast enough, the set's not going to be able to do much damage to tower. It's just clearing that wave is hard. Our Seraphine has consistently been doing a good job of avoiding these ganks. So this is an astonishing difference from last game. Very significantly lower amount of kills in total from both teams. I'm not sure whether that's team comp or playstyle. Yeah, so this Malphite has created plenty of space to be able to keep Set away. Set is just trying to tick demolish as much as possible right now. doing a much more conservative push. Looks like Set was finally able to take down that turret. Of course, it was only a matter of time. These two are doing a very good job of contesting bot and staying out of ganks for the most part. Set is looking for a gank here, and looks like they're going to get it. However, Seraphine's here to help, and Seraphine pulling in with the disengage, stopping that gank from happening. Now they're going for a Rift Herald here. Yeah, it's backing up. It's a very hot zone right now. Rammus, Veigar, they're walking top. Set is here. They might end up getting the Rift Herald. You know, and honestly, a good idea to back off there. The Set's got a big CS advantage, and Veigar chunks. Now, if they can get this Set, that's going to be a huge for top, and yeah, they got it. Not only that, Malphite got the gold. Malphite's going to be able to come back a lot harder from that. And they might be able to do Rift Herald from this. It's 2v3. Let me guess. Yep, Mega Noodles is already on the case. Seraphine's going to be able to come in and help if this Rammus wants to try and tango. Big jungle diff right now in terms of CS. Almost, well, exactly 26 CS higher. You can see it. Mega Noodles is 2 levels higher. They're intimidating this Rammus away. Looks like they were able to get Seraphine, unfortunately. Now they're jumping on this Rammus. They just don't have a lot of damage. And Veigar does. Let's see if Malphite's able to back off. Yeah, unfortunately they were able to back off. Or rather, fortunately. We have a gracious frog dice in the chat. This kind stranger deserves a Reddit gold. Oh, getting some good damage in here, bot. And this Zyra was slowed for a while. Already half health. Yeah, no surprise to us that red team got that Rift Herald. That team fight up top did not go the way. Man, a little greedy from our Ashe, unfortunately. Man, that is a low Zyra. But the team fight continues at drag. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be able to take that drag too. Fortunately, with ADC dead, they've got a big difference in the amount of damage the team is able to do. Yeah, we tried to get that tower, but unfortunately, or not the tower, the drag. Man, this is intense stuff going on top. And more intense going on mid. Oh, that Veigar's so low and they just can't finish the kill. That's very unfortunate. Man, and this split push top is brutal. The Rift Herald coming in and Malphite had to recall. You know, and that's a lot of gold coming in. But we've got big mid pressure, big shutdown on Ezreal. Gonna get this mid tower. They're trading well for this top tower right now. Pushing up a lot. We haven't even lost tier 3. Yeah, so it's Baron's up, but I don't know if either team is really equipped to take it yet. Looks like Veigar TP'd to defend this top tower. So we've got something brewing top. Looks like blue really wants this top tower. Mosshouse is going in to do some damage. Just tanking those tower hits like a G. Yeah, and this Veigar is done. 9 ways to Sunday. Unfortunately, that tower damage is just too much. Now this is looking rough for our team as everybody has collapsed top. Yeah, we don't even have a top tower. Yeah, it's just a really rough spot to be in. And it looks like they're going for Baron now. Yeah, and they're going to be able to take this relatively uncontested. That's a big power swing for that team. Our Seraphine's just going to farm her best. So they took it before Veigar respawned, so Veigar doesn't actually have the power up. Yeah, Veigar does not have Baron buff. That's the silver lining. So it looks like mid and their ADC are big priorities here. Big push going on mid. They are definitely going to be able to take this tower. Hopefully going to be able to do some damage to this set. That is getting chunked down, but big abilities coming in. And wow, that true damage just off the charts. Yeah, their damage is big here, and our team is split up. Green Grubber escapes barely. Their team is low in some regards, but they've got empowered recall, and they've got huge mid pressure. They're taking this mid tower quick. Hopefully we'll be able to defend tier 1 here. There's just not much health to work with, and Set is a monster. Running in. Good flash out of the W. And can we finish the kill? No, there's just too much pressure. Or peel, I guess. Oh, but good kill on Zyra. I thought they were going to get the Set. Looks like they actually got Zyra. Man, those empowered recalls are so cool. So yeah, they were able to defend tier 1. They were able to split up that attack. But man, that fight at mid was brutal for them. And looks like we're setting up for drag. Of course, they are already at drag, and our team is going to have to walk back. So they're taking. I doubt our team's ability to get it, but maybe Jin Zhao could have done something. That's a tough spot to be in. There's a big push going on bot now. Good abilities. Brutal set W, but the pressure is still up. Big CC coming in from that Malphite. Can we secure more damage? Looks like our damage dealers got taken out of the fight. That's a rough spot to be in. At this point, Malphite's just providing heal for our Melio to walk away. It's been a tough couple of minutes for this team. They've got a lot of shutdowns built up. Set has gotten a lot of kills. If they can kill this set, it'll be good economy. Yeah, and that tier 1's just going to go, and probably the inhibitor too. Green Grover's not going to be able to do much here. Might be able to slow him down a little bit. Looks like the team is almost all back up. We need our top laner back, but besides that, everybody else is here. Just obliterated the cannon minion. Never stood a chance.
Retribution is at hand.
Sit down and listen up.
Unfortunately, no one was willing to fist bump our Seraphine. Very sad. So this is another one of those slow moments in the game. No objectives up. There is potential for a team fight to collapse at mid. I don't think it would be a good idea for our team to take that. We're a little behind. We're actually not as far behind in gold as I thought we would be. A lot of CC mid. Unfortunately for their team, Malphite tanked most of it, and Rammus just got blended. Looks like next is Ezreal. Big damage on Ezreal. Can they finish the kill? Yes, they can. Set is next. Set ult. The W is coming soon. Veigar's coming in. Big damage on Veigar. Huge melt from our Ashe. Mega Noodles took a tower hit. Oh no. Set's taking much more damage. Watch out for the W. Great sidestep. Our team is keeping up pressure great here, and Mosshaus is providing a lot of tanking damage. Thank God they were able to destroy that turret, because that last shot would have ended our Malphite. Great push from our mid. Got the mid tower, did trade our damage. Oh, and got caught off the recall. That is not good. Whoa. Big backdoor coming in from Veigar. That is not who I was expecting to teleport. And our Seraphine's gonna catch him. I don't know if it'll actually matter. He might be able to get this tower. And it looks like the minions will. He dies. The tower is gone though, it's not coming back. And they're taking Baron while the rest of the team is at home. If this next few minutes is anything like the last time they took Baron, it's going to be a really rough time for our team. So nobody's contesting Dragon's Soul right now, so this drag is not as important. But obviously it would be nice for us to have it. And this set has just turned into a monster mid-game here. And the team is consolidating. Looks like they're ready to contest this drag. We need some vision. Mega Noodles is not going to be able to steal that. There's too much going on right now. The set W is in, a little less than half health. He's a big priority, but team's going to get split up here. Too much damage going in on our team. And yeah, that team fight is lost. They still had Baron buff as a big problem for our team. And that is all 5 of us, unfortunately, dead. And with the open Nexus. Looks like that's GG for us this game. Well, the good news is that there's one more left. Might be able to take it back. Talk to you all then. Delana, thank you for the love. I also hate Set. It's impossible to dodge his W. That's all. That is true. I believe there's a lot more friendly, Valentine's Day friendly Set skin that he could have been wearing. Let's go see if we can find it. So somewhere in here is a very Valentine. Okay, so this is a contender for Valentine's skins. Oh yes, this is the one. This is, if that was a true Valentine's Day fan, it would be this skin or this skin. Yeah, S+. Yes, correct. I don't know what he was doing. All right, we're going to leave it at that. We'll see you next game in like 10 minutes.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
As you wish.
I reckon.
Impure fools.
Come on, I won't hurt you. I promise.
You would love the game.
Okay, so we are back for game 3, which is coincidentally also the final game of this little tournament. Once again, our ADC is being oppressed in the ban phase. And we're seeing the exact same bans from our team. Back to Ornn top.
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
Hey, you're lost. But I get it.
You know, and I just realized this is a little different than the ranked ban
Fine.
pattern.
I don't need more enemies.
I have no grace to give.
Yeah, and so we're banning their ADCs as well. That is a bit different. So it's just a general ADC hate session, I guess. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but both of their ADCs have proven to be carries to some extent, although the enemy top laner, I guess it should be opponent. You know, there's no hostility between us. But the opponent top laner, nonetheless, has also shown carrying potential. Ornn so far has just been doing a good job getting CS and not feeding. It's just their top laner has shown to be very competent in team fights and knows their champs really well. All right, so we're about to enter the 3-minute cryo zone. we're back to a similar comp on our team. Their team's looking a little different, though. They're actually playing almost a completely new comp again. The only similarity is Zyra. So this will be interesting. All right. Well, we'll wait this 2.5 minutes, and we'll be back for a very exciting conclusion to this tournament. Or I guess this match for proper verbiage. And I'll see y'all then. Okay. We've been unshackled, so we can actually see the game. I'm excited to see this Jhin, not gonna lie. It's been a very fierce battle between the ADCs. And honestly, between the whole game, the whole set of summoners. You know, obviously their top laner is really good, but I think our Ornn has been doing our top laner, currently Ornn, has been doing a great job of denying them the potential they could have. You know, that's a big skill, I think, that goes unnoticed, is when you get matched up against one of the best players on their team, and simply just by not feeding them and not letting them free farm, you actually prevent them from being able to carry as much as they could have. Sometimes that's all you really can do, and sometimes that's all you really need to do. So yeah, no invades, as per usual. Neither of these teams have shown really any indication of invading the entire match. We've got the battle of the creatures made of rock top. Going off screen a little bit here. They got level 2 early. They're going to be able to push him back a little bit. I already got a flash out of Jhin and doing a ton of poke damage. That is great news for our bot lane. And even more. Amazing job from Ashe. Big advantage already. Top is toe to toe, rock to rock, brick to brick. Veigar's pushed up a little bit, but their Warwick is not ready to gank, so hopefully they can get away with it. Yeah, and they're just pushing this. They're pushing this chunking even further. They're gonna get a little bit of damage out of this wave. They're not really gonna be able to shove it as hard as they would need to deny maximal CS, but nonetheless, in a great wave state. Emilio's looking for something goofy. Top's going in a little bit here. Maybe a little too much. Looks like they're going to be just fine. Hold out just in time for that Warwick to not be able to do anything. And our bot's still keeping that health advantage. Our Ashe has biscuits and health pots left. That's like 300 health in reserve. Warwick's coming in for the gank top. Oh, amazing job. That is going to be such a boon for our Ornn, and that might just be what we need to get this lane ahead. If our Ornn can carry this advantage, then their top laner is going to be pushed pretty far out of the game. And honestly, their top laner is one of the 2 most important people to not have in this game. If Ornn can carry this advantage through, this will be a significantly easier game to win. Much easier said than done, though. Just great job defending that gank, shoving this wave. Gonna be able to deny some CS. Recall. Gonna be in a great state. Epicness. And man, huge damage from Veigar as well. So far, everybody's crushing their lane. Okay, yeah, that was a little confusing because their Warwick is not in the spot that their jungler is. So, amazing stun there. Our jungler is also ahead in CS on their jungler. So we're pretty much, right now we're ahead in every possible way. And I'm just drooling at this wave state top. Ornn got everything they wanted out of this. And it looks like bot is freezing this, just trying to, I guess it's more of a slow push at this point. Just denying as much CS as possible. Green Grover got some nice damage in there and good poke. This Jhin might not be able to get this cannon minion. Got some conflict going on top. This is a very high stakes battle here. And Warwick's coming in for it. Yeah, there's no flash. That's really unfortunate. But silver lining is that Maokai did not get the kill. Victor did. So that laning advantage is not going to be as lost, and the TP back is going to secure some of this CS. So I think they killed Jhin while I wasn't watching, but I'm not entirely sure. If they did, great job. I'm pretty sure they did. So our top is just perma-shoving. I don't know if perma-shoving or slow pushing is better here. I'm not sure which one denies more CS to their Maokai. You know, if they match the slow push, I guess there's nothing to be done. Good trades here, though. Looks like Warwick's jumping on drag. And Amumu's jumping on Maokai. That's great. So our Ornn is another kill up. I guess it's... Yeah, no. Our Ornn is 2 kills ahead. We're getting grubs. I think we're going to get all 3 because their Warwick is bot. Dorking around. They're going to get drag, but who cares about early drag anyways? I am honestly a firm believer in early grubs. I honestly just grub superiority. Victor's walking top. Yeah, not looking to engage. Ornn's gonna be able to get the reset. So almost over 20 CS up bot lane. Well, I guess around 20. There's Zyra has some CS. Oh, and another kill bot. I must have missed that somehow. Great job. Really pushing this advantage ahead bot. So this is a really good sign. Their ADC and their top laner are both behind. Top laner is getting giga ganked. Another kill. Top is getting super ahead on our end here. This is great news. As you recall, their set last game went 7-1. Oh, Center Carp showing up in the chat. Let's go, League team. Agreed. Yeah, they're really doing well right now. 7 against 2. 5k gold advantage. Got a great advantage right now. Looks like they learned a lot from their last game. Our top laner has really just kind of shut out their top laner and is about to deny them even more CS and get a plate. Yeah, demolish. Easy guaranteed plate. Might even get 2, especially with that cannon minion. Yeah, just got 2 plates. 250 gold. That's almost an entire kill. Big in the middle. Might go for 2 here. Mega Noodles. Great gank. And I gotta say, our Mumu has been showing up for every good gank this game. Amazing ganking. You know, and Armelio is just doing a good job being annoying for them, preventing them from shoving as hard as they want to, getting good chip damage in, while at the same time not losing as much health as they should. Big R's got a steady CS advantage mid as well. It's a little annoying, as you can see. Their Victor and their Maokai and Warwick have all kind of swapped places, but that's okay. Oh look, it's Mina in chat. Everybody say hello to Metro Mina. Mina, oh. Colon Zero has entered the chat. Metro Mina is also a great League player. Very swag person. Thanks for showing up and showing your support. Yeah, and Anya's doing a great job right now. Anya has a kill. 3 assists, 0 deaths. Perfect supporting. You know. Oh, and top lane is bringing the pain. Oh, okay. little bit of trouble, actually. Warwick's going in. A lot of CC coming in right now. Good flash. Great flash. Got out of that. Grubs are respawning soon. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this one. Right now, our teams are just steadily snowballing their advantages. There is a massive CS difference bot right now. Massive gold difference top. Orange got to be careful not to give away the shutdown, though. That's going to be a... That's going to throw the lead if that happens. Okay, mid got caught in an interesting position here. Out trading so far. Oh, and Warwick is just gonna die here. Double kill off that. Looks like their Zyra also died. I gotta start paying closer attention to bot. And to my people in the chat, yes, Metro Mina and Green Grubber are related. Yeah, and this Maokai is just not really able to do much against Ornn at this point. Warwick is around top though, gotta be careful. And our bot lane is just being a real problem for theirs. Their Jhin is really far behind in CS. It's going to be really hard to catch up like that, especially when they've had so much pressure. It's just constantly a bot. Getting into the weeds top here. Their Maokai has actually traded them down a lot. Took a little bit of tower damage there. Maokai, despite being down kills, still keeping up somewhat with CS, although is behind a little bit. Vigor's looking top, trying to interrupt this Rift Herald. So is our Ornn. If they can work together, they're going to be a real problem for these people. Good stun. They're peeling though. They don't want the 2v3. Hopefully Vigor is going to be able to punish this a little bit, push in this wave, deny a little bit more CS. Ornn's using this opportunity to back, regen. And bot is just charging through as always. You know, I'm really impressed with this CS lead right now. This gank is a little rough here, but that is a big level difference. And the disrespect on the emote there. Ornn's taking this tower. Huge gold. Yeah, Ornn's got a lot more gold going on top right now. Got down that Rift Herald push pretty hard. These two are permanently brawling top. So far, just a very smooth game for our team. It looks like we've kind of taken that stability and consistency the enemy team brought last time and amplified it for ourselves. Amumu's walking top again for another gank. Just constantly on top of it. This is going to be brutal for their Maokai. Got a good stun there, preventing the walk from the tower. Another stun. Doing so much damage. At this point, completely cut off from the tower. Going to be another kill in if they can just get a few more hits. Big ult. Bam. And yeah, what's their Victor going to do? Yeah, these two can't do anything about our Ornn at this point. Ornn has 4 kills. Basically getting fed. Bot lane's fed on CS and on kills. And everybody else is carrying more than their weight. You know, our jungler has just shown up today for everything they've been needed. Great jungling. So at this point, both objectives are down. It's an XP grind. Oh, little engage going on bot. Huge stun. Gonna look for more damage there. Almost gets the kill. Orange coming in. Big battle. Orange just doesn't care about tower damage. The tower is gone. They're pushing up. Got ghosts from 2 different people. Way more health from our team. Looks like they're gonna get stalled out by this tower. And it's now 4v3. It's looking a little dicey for this team. Got a flash from Green Grubber. Our tank is cut off. Doesn't matter. Runs back in. ADC. Big kill. Taking tower damage like nobody's business. Who cares about this Maokai top, honestly? This is where the real action's at. Taking another tower. And our orange is eating these tower shots. Does not care. Pushed super far up. Got the tier 3, tier 2. Stealing their camps. Nobody's business. They're going to be able to take drag as well. Enemy team's coming, but we've got a Primal Smite. That was actually a little close there. Warwick could have stolen. Big team fight. Big Ornalt coming out. Lots of CC. Emilio is low. Orange taking damage. Their team is losing a lot of health. We got the fruit, the plant. Who knows what it's called? I forgot. Someone's caught out of position here. The team's going to collapse on them. It's a 5v4 now. Basically a 5v3. Maokai's having to back. They are not going to be able to contest us here. Just very well played by our team there. Got the drag, got some kills. Walked out without a hitch. Team has a lot of shutdowns right now. This will be an easy closeout if they can just not die. Which, a lot easier said than done. The harder they snowball, the easier it is to win. Shocking, am I right? So we got 2 immovable objects hitting each other with unstoppable force. Big fight mid. Trying to take mid tower. Wow, and look at that damage. Enemy team sees a Mumu, but there's not really much potential to collapse. The Mumu's not going to be able to take this though. They're collapsing in though. Look at that. Now Mumu's going to be able to take it. And then no matter how many wards the enemy team puts in that bush. Got some recalls going on. There's potential push behave. There is potential push potential. Our Ornn is just all up in their side of the map. Like it's nobody's business. Just walking straight into it. Just ready to start some stuff. Ornn gives 0 craps about anything. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to curse here, so I'm censoring my language. And we're gonna pull up a little Baron here. I mean, if they come to team fight, looks like they decided against it. Although I think the team could probably win in a team fight. Big CC. Zyra's gone. Victor's already half. Diving in. Brutal shutdown on Ashe. We lost a lot of damage. Team's gonna just want to peel at this point. Ornn's not here for the fight. There's a lot of peel being lost. Ornn's TPing in. This will be huge. Ornn ult. Lots of CC. 2 people knocked up. Another kill. Maokai's stuck in the hole. Lots of damage. Man, Ornn came right as they were needed. Bunch of peel. Ornn needs to turn around and help here, though. Yeah, this Maokai's not going to be able to do enough damage, and Maokai is 2 CC'd. If they can just keep their pressure and keep their distance, they might be able to finish out this team fight. Although, looks like they're a little scattered with the way this game is going, with this fight is going. Ornn's going for the 1v1, but decides to back off. Zyra is back. At this point, they should back off. And a flash from Jhin. Jhin got a double kill. Ornn's gonna take a lot of damage here too. They overstayed a lot here. Bane Mechanics barely scrapes out of that one. Huge damage coming in. The return of the king. Man, this is the longest team fight I've ever seen. Ornn lived through that entire thing and is almost full health. Yeah, and they've got the next drag. So next drag is soul for them. They're walking mid, looking for a team fight here. Ornn's walking up, gonna give them that peel they need. If ADC can stay alive, and Ornn can stay alive. Honestly, if Ornn can stay in front, these team fights will be super winnable. Big ult, big CC. Jhin is gone. Amazing progress for this team fight. They are not going to have the damage to chunk down this Ornn. And Ornn is not even close to low. That's all they need to walk to Baron, which it looks like they're doing. If they try to contest, it's a 5v4. And our team is ahead. Yeah, they're taking Baron here. Warwick might be able to pull out some crazy smite, but he doesn't look interested at all. We're going to be able to take this Baron uncontested. Smite. Amazing stuff. We're going to get a next level push here. We should be able to take this mid tower. The team is going to consolidate back at mid. Looks like a Mumu might be split pushing bot, actually. Man, this team is just massively ahead. All right, we're about to see something crazy. I have a strange feeling. They're gonna come in like an armor-piercing bullet straight to this Nexus. They've got all 5 of them with Baron buff. And this team immediately popping Maokai ult, just trying to buy time. Well, look at that. This tower is just being sieged. I mean, Maokai... Ornn doesn't care about the tower damage. He's eating these for breakfast. There goes Inhib. That's 3 towers gone in the last minute. They're backing you up and consolidating. I have a feeling they're not done yet, though. This tower's looking awful enticing. Yeah, they've got the minions. They've got them buffed. They're pushing this one next. Super minions are walking over here as well. Lots of pressure. Yeah, Zyra. Or, sorry, Warwick. Can't even keep track of who's dying. Ashe is just blitzing through, cutting him up like butter. That Jhin almost died from CC. Demolish just did half that tower's damage. Jin's ulting from the fountain. I mean, what else can you do? And yeah, this is toast. Maokai melted. They have no peel. That's GG. And that is also the end of the match, which means that Center College has won. Way to go, Center College. Well played from both teams. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching.